William J. Guarnere was a United States Army soldier who fought in World War II as a non-commissioned officer with Easy Company, 2nd Battalion, 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment, in the U.S. Army's 101st Airborne Division. Guarnere wrote Brothers in Battle, Best of Friends, two WWII Paratroopers from the original band of brothers tell their story with longtime friend Edward Babe Heffron and journalist Robyn Post in 2007. Guarnere was portrayed in the 2001 HBO miniseries Band of Brothers by Frank John Hughes. Early life and education. Guarnere was born in South Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on April 28, 1923, the youngest of 10 children, to Joseph and Augusta Guarnere, who were of Italian origin. He joined the Citizens Military Training Camp program during the Great Depression. Guarnere's mother told the government her son was 17 when he was, in fact, only 15. He spent 3 summers in the CMTC, which took 4 years to complete. His plan upon completion of training was to become an officer in the United States Army. Unfortunately, after his 3rd year, the program was cancelled due to the pending war in Europe. Following the attack on Pearl Harbor and 6 months before graduation, Guarnere left South Philadelphia High School and went to work for Baldwin Locomotive Works, making Sherman tanks for the Army. This upset his mother, because none of her other children had graduated from high school. Guarnere switched to the night shift and returned to school, earning his diploma in 1942. Because of his work, he had an exemption from military service. However, on August 31, 1942, Guarnere enlisted in the U.S. Army Airborne and started training at Camp Tocco, Georgia. Career. Guarnere was assigned to Easy Company, 2nd Battalion, 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment, 101st Airborne Division. He made his first combat jump on D-Day as part of the Allied invasion of France. Guarnere earned the nickname Wild Bill, because of his reckless attitude towards the enemy. He was also nicknamed Gonorrhea, a play on his Italian last name, as was depicted in Band of Brothers. He displayed strong hatred for his enemy, since his elder brother, Henry Guarnere, had been killed fighting in the Italian campaign at Monte Cassino. Guarnere lived up to his Wild Bill nickname. A terror on the battlefield, he fiercely attacked the Germans when he came into contact with them. In the early hours of June 6, he joined Lieutenant Richard Winters and a few others trying to secure the small village of Sainte-Marie-du-Mont and the exit of Causeway No. 2 leading from the beach. As they headed south, they heard a German platoon coming to bring supplies and took up ambush positions. Winters told the men to wait for his order to fire, but Guarnere was eager to avenge his brother. Claiming he thought Winters might be hesitant to kill, he opened fire immediately with withering blasts from his Thompson SMG, killing most of the unit. Later, on the morning of June 6, he was also eager to join Winters in assaulting a group of 4 105mm howitzers at Bra Copyright Court Manor. Winters named Guarnere 2nd Platoon Sergeant as the 11 or 12 men attacked about 50. The attack was later used as an example of how a squad could attack a vastly larger force in a defensive position. Guarnere was wounded in mid-October 1944, while Easy Company was securing the line on the island on the south side of the Rhine. As the sergeant of 2nd Platoon, he had to go up and down the line to check on and encourage his men, who were spread out over a distance of about a mile. While driving a motorcycle that he had stolen from a Dutch farmer across an open field, he was shot in the right leg by a sniper. The impact knocked him off the motorcycle, fractured his right tibia, and lodged some shrapnel in his right buttock. He was sent back to England on October 17. While recovering from injuries, he didn't want to be assigned to another unit, so he put black shoe polish all over his cast, put his pants leg over the cast, and walked out of the hospital in severe pain. He was caught by an officer, court-martialed, demoted to private, and returned to the hospital. He told them he would just go AWOL again to rejoin Easy Company. The hospital kept him a week longer and then sent him back to the Netherlands to be with his outfit. He arrived at Montmellin-le-Grand, just outside Reims, where the 101st was on about December 10, just before the company was sent to the Battle of the Bulge in Belgium, on December 16. Because the paperwork did not arrive from England about his court-martial and demotion, he was reinstated in his same position. While holding the line just up the hill southwest of Foy, a massive artillery barrage hit the men in their position. Guarnere lost his right leg in the incoming barrage while trying to help his wounded friend Joe Toy. This injury ended Guarnere's participation in the war. Guarnere received the Silver Star for combat during the Brecourt Manor assault on D-Day, and was later decorated with 2 Bronze Stars and 2 Purple Hearts, making him one of only 2 Easy Company members to be awarded the Silver Star throughout the duration of the war while a member of Easy Company. A third man, Gerald J. Lorraine, received the Silver Star for his participation on D-Day, but he was a member of Service Company 506, not a member of Easy Company. In his autobiography, Beyond Band of Brothers, Memoirs of Major Richard Winters referred to Ronald Spries and Guarnere as natural killers. In making those statements about both men, Winters expressed respect, not negativity. Awards and decorations. Later life. Guarnere returned to the United States in March 1945 and took on many odd jobs. He wore an artificial right leg until he was able to secure full disability from the Army, threw away the limb and retired. He became an active member of many veterans organizations, and presided over many Easy Company reunions. After returning home from Europe, Guarnere married his girlfriend Frances Pecker and had 2 sons, Eugene and William Jr. Eugene would follow his father's footsteps and briefly served in Vietnam. At the time of his death, Guarnere had 9 grandchildren and 14 great-grandchildren. Guarnere wrote Brothers in Battle, Best of Friends, 2 WWII Paratroopers from the original Band of Brothers tell their story with Edward Heffron and Robyn Post, outlining Easy Company's experiences. The book was published by Berkeley Publishing Group, Penguin Books, in 2007. Death: Guarnere died of a ruptured aneurysm at Jefferson University Hospital, Philadelphia on March 8, 2014. He was 90 years old. He is survived by his 2 sons, 9 grandchildren and 14 great-grandchildren. Guarnere was honored by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania with a half-staff flag order by Pennsylvania Governor Tom Corbett to celebrate his life and military service. See also: List of Easy Company veterans, references. Bibliography: Guarnere, William J., and Edward J. Heffron, with Robyn Post. Brothers in Battle, Best of Friends, 2 WWII Paratroopers from the original Band of Brothers tell their story. Berkeley Caliber. ISBN A978-0-425-21728-3. Winters, Richard D., with Cole C. Kingseed. Beyond Band of Brothers, The War Memoirs of Major Dick Winters, St. Martin's Press. ISBN A0-425-20813-3. Further reading, Post, Robyn. Veterans Day. Philadelphia. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Metrocorp, Incorporated. Retrieved April 27, 2014. External links, official website, William Guarnere at the Internet Movie Database, biography on Normandy 1944 site, photos from Wild Bill Guarnere's 2008 USO trip to the Middle East, interview excerpt, William Wild Bill Guarnere AA Euro World War II Magazine Euro CO Men of Easy Company.